I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Extreme video for Friday evening. What a day across Alabama. Some of you very warm, some of you very cold. Everybody goes wet tonight. A nasty ice storm west of the state and a lot more rain over the next several days. So let's go in there and take a look. We'll start with the water vapor satellite view around the nation. And that's an amazing pattern, a very, very anomalous cold trough over the western half of the nation. That southwest flow aloft over the shallow cold air producing freezing rain just west of the state. But look at that contrast. Now, we've been forecasting this for days. Shouldn't be a surprise if you watch these videos. That is a 46-degree swing from Haleyville's 36 to Montgomery's 82. In the Birmingham Metro, the Birmingham Airport, 59. But Alabaster, the Shelby County Airport, is at 77. But the cold air slowly wins the battle tonight. And man, look at the numbers up north. We've got some minus 20s at mid-afternoon over parts of Montana. Those are highs, not lows. And that cold air just keeps on seeping southward. And thank goodness we're not involved in this mess. An ice storm warning still in effect for the Memphis metropolitan area. The area is just to the west of Nashville. Winter storm warnings all the way from North Texas to Pennsylvania. And out in the west, winter storm warnings for parts of the mountains of California, Nevada, and Oregon. Severe weather possibility, still low-end 5% severe weather chances in advance of the Arctic front, but the parameters just don't favor severe weather on a widespread basis. In fact, look at the radar. That's a 245. We've got thunderstorms, not in the warm air, but back in the cold air around Tupelo, Mississippi, Waterloo, Alabama. Those cities are in the 30s. Tupelo reporting 37 at the time that radar grab was taken, so that is an elevated thunderstorm. This is the rain for the next 5 days. The good news, the numbers have come down a bit. The map we showed you this morning had 5 inches. Well, now this is suggesting rain amounts between 2.5 and 3 inches for the northern half of the state. And with numbers like that, we should not have any flooding problems. That's the good news. Let's take a look at the weekend. Now, of course, tonight's going to be cold and wet. This is tomorrow off the 12Z GFS, valid at 12 noon at 500 millibars, big troughing in the west. Down below that, the day should be relatively quiet tomorrow. It's going to be cloudy and cold. We will not get out of the 40s, but I don't think it rains that much. Maybe a touch of light rain or a drizzle. But much of the day should be dry, the better chance of any really significant rain down across the southern half of the state. But on Sunday, with that next wave, we go wet during the day. You can see any icing problems confined maybe to northern Kentucky, northwestern Tennessee. Also cold air damming with ice down into parts of Virginia and North Carolina on Sunday afternoon, but around here just wet. And the same thing we've talked about for days, the models are trying to show a nose of warmer air pushing up here from the south. This is at Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock off the NAM. It's got Birmingham coming up to 61, Tuscaloosa 63. We might make it that warm. We might not. It's going to be very hard to identify how far north that warm air goes. But northwest Alabama and northeast Alabama should stay in the 40s. Got the wedge over Georgia, and that'll be an impact, too, for those communities near the Georgia border. But clearly, Sunday should be a bit warmer and very wet. This is Monday. Rain keeps coming. Rain likely. Monday, temperatures will sit around 50 most all day long as the rain falls. And this is Tuesday. The model's slower in ending the rain. It's still got rain hanging around on Tuesday with temperatures dropping into the 40s. So we'll take a look at that in coming days. For now, we've got the rain ending early Tuesday, but this is suggesting the rain might linger longer in the day Tuesday. And again, we go in the 40s. And then finally, Wednesday, we go back in the sunshine. That'll be nice. We start the day in the 20s. A good chance we see low 50s Wednesday afternoon. This is Thursday. We're dry. Highs in the 50s. And here's Friday, a week from today. We're dry, but rain breaks out to the west. And the following day, Saturday, the 14th of December, looks like we go wet. This is the 15th, Sunday, a very wet pattern. So again, for now, that weekend, the 14th and 15th, looking very wet. And then on the 16th, this is Monday the 16th, the rain begins to move out. We'll check the end of the forecast. This is December 22nd. Flow fairly zonal, big trough coming in the Pacific Northwest, but if that's right, the weather might be kind of showery, but again, seasonally cool. Nothing harshly cold at this point. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here, my next video by Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders. We'll have the updates here tomorrow and on Sunday morning. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless.